what this is a little thing in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But what I'm doing with it is sort of weird things, you see. If I just splash the hat, I tend to like splash hats. They give air to the piece a little bit, at least for me. It comes out of certain circumstances though. When you spend many years playing in pubs and you're playing difficult business sometimes, Frank Zappa business and all of that, which is what I used to do, you need a... And then with the crappy PA and all of that sort of stuff, you know, keyboard player, Brett the keyboard player, I can't hear the hi-hat. Is that better? Yeah! And what I'm doing here is sort of doing a instant composition really, but if I keep that there, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right with the feet. Copy it with the hands. Then change the hands around. So that's what's going on there. And I'm doing unisons really, you know, 3 on 3 if you want to think of it. Now that's can be a little bit of a tricky thing to get when you, any ostinato pattern that you play can be difficult to get in the beginning because you have to try and keep your feet doing the same thing and then go crazy with your hands eventually. But there is a system to it. Now, a lot of us out there know that there's plenty of drummers out there that do ostinatos with the feet and go crazy. The most famous being Terry Bozzio, who's a trailblazer in that regard. But it has been done decades before. And before you go off into the craziest of 13/8 ostinatos and all of that sort of business, you know, and then try and do something, you know, in a clinic kind of style, given that this is a clinic on TV, I suppose. What you need to do first, really, before anything else at all, is get your basic ostinatos down, right? And the first one's your 4 on the floor, right? So if I'm just going to say play a jazz rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Just get that. Anyway, that's one of the most important things. You can also, it's very important to get your 2 feel down, okay? So if I do this little thing here, ready, steady, on, and let's go. And at the back of ballroom blitz. Oh, what can I do? Okay, so, you know, 2 feel. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Bo Diddley feel has a 2 feel underneath it. get into Latin music, you need a Latin bass drum. Right, left, right, left, right, da 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 da, bang, ding, ding. Off we go. Ba. Very sexy. Samba. Solo. Thank you. Can I just say something about rim clicks? I did a rim click before. The original rim click has the back end of the stick out, the heel of the stick out like this. When I see drummers use just the stick like this, like that, it's just not the way it was originally done. You get a bit of a dead sound, you see, if you see, because the stick is meant to be a timbali stick originally, and because you don't have the taper, the shoulder of the stick, you get a more even kind of sound. Now, I suppose, people can disagree with that if they want to and all of that sort of business, but it's just the way that I was taught. Keep the heel of the stick out, that kind of thing. If you use the other end, it's still there. It's just a bit dead. It just doesn't sound the same. You see? Harold taught me that. Harold Ripper. There you go. So there you go. Now, what's a new one? Something like that anyway, but I'm using ostinatos and things, but I'm really talking about coordination to a certain degree. I once did a show called Practical and Possible Ostinatos. And what I've just shown you here in the first clip of this show is the practical ones, the ones that you're just going to need. 4 on the floor, hi-hat on 2 and 4, 2 feel. And the Latin. And I'll be back after the break with more little tidbits of this stuff. I did start with a little 3/8 or 3/16 if you want, just a 3. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So after the break I'll start talking about this in a little bit more detail and using that as the catalyst. Okay? Back in a sec.